Hi, Caspar, on the 6th of July 2020, and very happy as ever to have a dry white Greek wine in my glass. This is 100% Roditis from a winery I've not heard of, Kindonis, but apparently a big operation, and not really into marketing themselves. They just sell a lot of what they make to on trade and direct to hotels, restaurants, that kind of thing. A cuvee called Dipnos, and I cannot find anywhere on either front or back label any mention of the vintage, so I'm going to go with 2019 probably. So pretty new things. Roditis, we've offered them before. Latterly, a fantastic Retsina that we've been surprising people with and using in online wine tastings. It's appeared in the Sunday Times, recommended in that paper back in Easter of this year. And Roditis, we offered one some time ago, and I kept a few bottles, and it aged remarkably well. I'm not saying this necessarily will, but let's have a look at it. Nevertheless, pretty pale colour of sort of dry hay, really. It's a pale goldy lemon colour. It looks a very healthy, lovely thing in the glass. And this is warmed up. I put this in another white wine in the freezer for a while, and they came out really rather too cold. And what was clear about this wine was it had enormous length and enormous minerality in the mouth, but it was just a little compressed by the chilling, so not really shouting about itself, but it's opening up. The nose is really rather wonderful, I've got to say. It's let's try and describe it. It's got a spice, but it's got a lovely citrus, orange, small orange fruit to it, along with that spice. It's got a distinct mineral note as well. Floral, sort of spring flowers. It smells fresh, clean, delicious, nicely defined, a lightness and airiness about the nose. Really smells lovely. I want to taste it, so I'm going to. Well, that's really kind of my style of wine, I must say. It's very spare, you know, there's nothing overtly fruity about it. It's not fleshy in any way. And very quickly the structure in the form of this sort of powdered rock minerality comes along and pushes forward, takes it forward into the very, very long term. Rather belying all that citrus fruit on the nose, on the palate instead you get much more orchard fruit. I mean, particularly a sort of appley fruit that becomes very sort of russet, along with the amplification of that powdery minerality. Becomes much more russet in character of the way through. It's a very long wine. It really has enormous sustain to it. It's got super acidity as well, which is lovely, beautifully cached within the fruit. Again, a russet apple sort of acidity, and there's that little bit of spice within as well. The length is the thing that really stands out, but it's, as I say, it's neither an aromatic nor a very fleshy, fruity wine. On the palate would be perfect. I mean, it's 11% alcohol only. Ideal for drinking on a Saturday lunch in the garden, but salads, absolutely perfect. Drink it on its own, actually. It's a super thing. It really is. I love Roditis. I love Greek wine, as you well know. I love this wine. There we go. 2019, probably 2019. I'll check that. Dipnos, the name of the cuvee. It's a Roditis grape from winery called Kindonis, and just 11% alcohol. Just a delicious thing. Wholeheartedly recommended. And hopefully we're going to get a bit more sunshine at some stage, at which stage I'll be wheeling out another bottle away. It's a lovely thing, delicious.